so at least it'll make the Voltron. Eric B and Rakim paid in full. This album took hip hop from people being like, that's a trend. There's some goofy shit. You was having people like Rodney Dangerfield make albums, and like the Run DMC, they were hot, but that flow and stuff was corny. To when Eric B and Rakim dropped this album, one of the old heads in my job like 10 years ago got me hit. It was like, you need to go listen to this album. When you listen to it, it aged so well. Like, man, that the beats, the flow, that I'm like, it completely changed rap. I forget which one it was. It was either, I think it might have been DMC. He was saying when they heard this, he called Ron like, yo, we about to be cooked because we can't compete with this. It sounded so different. Like they was doing that corny flow that the young boys think of when they think of old rap. Eric B and Rakim paid it forward. So fucking smooth. And I was young.
So the problem is the young niggas think that the niggas was rapping like that in like 2005. Like
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing about Rakim, so I was a kid, so I didn't know who Rakim was until Jay-Z's The Blueprint 2, because my older brothers weren't listening to the older stuff like that. I heard Rakim on the Watcher. I'm like, this nigga is nice. I thought it was a new rapper. I'm like, and that's another thing. Like, as much hate as people give Jay-Z, you got to think about. Paid in Full came out in 86 or 88.
86, I think.
86.
Yeah, I'm going to say 87 or 86, somewhere around there.
The Blueprint 2 comes out in 02. Nobody was featuring rappers from the 80s like that. And Rakim came in and smoked it. I'm like, dog, like Rakim is one of the most important, to me, one of the most important figures in the history of hip hop. I mean, music, because what he
Bill is right, it was 87.
To push hip hop forward. So Paid in Full got to make it for at least a round.
It's funny. I was listening to Paid in Full the other day, and I ain't no joke. Like, that's a song that I feel like lyrically, you could put that up with some shit from today.
For real.
And like, you know how like these kids, they do like the blind watch, and like they never heard the song before, and you play it for them. Like, I feel like you could play that for a kid who's 20 years old today, and they're like, yo, this shit kind of hard. Like, because the beat is hard, and he's flowing. Like, the nigga is going crazy on it with no curses.
Yeah, like that flow in 2026 is still clean.
Literally nobody was doing that before.
Right.
I was gonna ask, to your point, Bill. Aside from Rakim, is there any other legendary hip hop pioneer that has like modernized rap, the skill of rapping more than Rakim, or as much as Rakim has?
The only comparable, is that every if you got into rap from the 90s on, every single one of your faves is a Kim clone. Every single one. Nobody was doing what Kim was doing. So I remember when whatever that Benny the Butcher album was, that I think it was like Tana Talk 4 or something. And he was on Rap Genius, and he was talking about, syllable, like how he rhymes every syllable with each other. That's Rakim. That is directly lifted from him. That multi-syllabic rhymes. Like you got like 4 or 5 different rhymes within a bar. Nobody was doing that before Kim. So
I got a question.
Big Daddy Kane too. That's
what I was gonna say, because I hear like Jay and like Nas and all of them, they always throw it up to Rakim and Big Daddy Kane. So where did Big Daddy Kane come in? Did he come in after Rakim?
I think he was. They were around the same time, but I think
they were same time.
Wasn't Kane just a little bit before though, or no?
He might. I think so. He might have been. Yeah. Kane was more like and the only reason I know that I'm gonna tell this story and I'm gonna hop off. Only reason I know this is because in the 80s, my mom had went to this party out in West Philly, like in Overbrook or whatever. And it was like Big Daddy Kane was doing this, some other DJ or whatever and whatnot. And it just so happened that Will Smith was there. And this was before Will Smith was Will Smith for real, right?
Yeah. I think I know this story.
Evidently Will Smith tried to talk to my mom, And my mom was like,
I definitely don't know this story.
was like, was like, nah, because this nigga he got on a baseball cap with a fire siren on it. No, I'm not trying to talk to him. I want to talk to the DJ. And to this day, we will not let her live that down. Was that you could have been Jada Pinkett.